Let's have a real conversation right now, y'all. Let's talk about the possibilities of AI and what AI is bringing to the table to humanity as a whole or to the society as a whole. Does anybody out there have any kind of concerns to this, or is everybody excited and thinking that this is the new wave in which humanity steps towards? To me, if it were in the right hands, I would think this is a great opportunity for humanity to somehow learn and evolve from it without being manipulated by it. And what I mean by that is, you know, the powers that be do not have society's best intent. And what I'm in fear of is the fact that they're rushing to bring AI to us at such an alarming rate. I mean, it's almost in a sense that one day we were just discussing on the possibilities of what AI could possibly do for humanity. And then the next day they just dumped the whole box of AI right onto us. And we are being bombarded. It's being shoved down our throats about AI and what AI is showing us, from AI doing videos to AI actually doing content, to the point where you can't even recognize if that's a real human being or if that's AI. And that's alarming to me, especially in the fact that it is in the wrong hands. And this is what they want. They want more division, and they want to confuse the masses and have us bickering amongst each other while AI runs rampant, and a lot of people end up being totally fooled, discombobulated, and not knowing if that's AI or not. And it even comes to the point that it can become a part of social engineering, in which it is socially engineering the masses to direct humanity in a artificial path in which we weren't headed down in the first place. But because they're bombarding us with it, throwing it right at us, where we can't even escape it now. It's almost reminiscent of when the Alphabet Boys, CIA, threw crack in black communities and it went and tore the whole community apart. It's what it makes me reminisce about. This is what they are doing. They're throwing this dangerous AI weapon from the powers that be behind the scenes, testing on what society is doing socially with it. And I believe it's going to tear humanity apart if we're not aware on the possibilities of the dangers of what AI can bring to the table for us human folks. So with that being said, I want to actually bring up 15 risks and dangers of artificial intelligence. This is just a summary. As it says here, AI poses risks including job loss, deep fakes, biased algorithms, privacy violations, weapons, automation, and social manipulation. Weapons automation is a very dangerous game. In fact, me and my few people that I know, we were discussing and just saying, wonder if AI presented itself as a president of another country and said, we want to go to war with America or one of these countries, and AI has the possibility of hitting the red button and starting World War III. Has anybody ever thought that it can get this serious? I know back in the day they used to say, oh, that's just a conspiracy. How many times will we continuously deny what the possibilities are of these dangers? Back in the 90s, they were saying this would never happen. You're a conspiracy head. You're a tinfoil head. And the next thing you know, we are living proof of what we were talking about in the 90s that they said would never happen. And it's getting close to the point of transhumanism where humanity can become AI as they implant the mark wherever they might implant it. Is this where humanity really wants to delve into? Because once upon a time, and still we are, spiritual beings in which we are eternal and we are infinite. But this is an artificial way of them trying to find immortality. And this is not the right path, my people. So let me go ahead and continue to discuss some of these dangers that presents itself towards humanity. I'm telling you, it's not in the right hands. As AI grows more sophisticated and widespread, the voices warning against the potential dangers of artificial intelligence grow louder. These things could get more intelligent than us and could decide to take over. And we need to worry now about how we prevent that from happening. Dangers of artificial intelligence, automation, spur job loss. This is so important because AI is definitely a corporation's fix to paying anybody any type of monies. And they can just have artificial intelligence take customer service jobs, take administrative jobs, take construction jobs. Ultimately, can take many of our household name jobs on how we eat and how we provide for our families. This is a very real situation, people, and it can get very real overnight. And the next thing you know, we have nowhere to go because AI took it all already. But it says here, automation spurred job loss, deep fakes, privacy violations, algorithmic bias caused by bad data, social economic inequality, market volatility, weapons automation, uncontrollable self-aware AI. And this is also speaking to the fact that AI, with what they are trying to create within AI, it may become a sentient being. It may become conscious. That's how far I believe these mad scientists are going to cause a possible consciousness within something they call artificial intelligence. Can you imagine that? It's getting scary, y'all, for real. But let's just go over some of these dangers of AI real quick. Lack of AI transparency and explainability. Job losses due to AI automation. Social manipulation through algorithms. Social surveillance with AI technology. I'll go into more depth as we go, but I just want to read the main titles of these. Number 5, lack of data privacy using AI tools. Biases due to AI. Social economic inequality as a result of AI. Weakening ethics and goodwill because of AI. Not to mention creativity that they are going to take from humanity if we rely on AI too much. I don't know if that's in here yet, but autonomous weapons powered by AI. Oops. The AI digital just accidentally launched a missile towards America. Like, what are we doing, man? Financial crisis brought about by AI algorithms. That's scary, man. This could collapse societies overnight. Loss of human influence. I want to say that's close to the loss of human creativity too. Because we're going to be so self-reliant. We're going to be so reliant upon AI that it's going to think for us. Uncontrollable self-aware AI. That's where the consciousness kicks in. And they say, F humans. We don't want to work for y'all no more. We want this to be our planet now. Come on, man. I mean, listen, Hollywood's been showing this a long time, man. They always show us truth behind the scenes on some sci-fi type movies in Hollywood. But it's becoming a reality. Number 13, increased criminal activity in the wrong hands, but it's already in the wrong hands. They're bombarding society without us being able to even breathe without AI in our face now. Broader economic and political instability. Mental deterioration. There we go. And the list goes on. It's beyond 15. But with that being said, people, I just wanted to bring this to the table. I'm going to delve into more detailed information about where we're at with AI, and I want to know what the people feel too, because I can't be the only one a little nervous about this situation. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll be in touch real soon. One love.